Welcome to Irunbelle. For this needle and yarn flat twist, you need your needle. I'm using a blunt needle, a knitting needle, and then of course you need your yarn to create this flat twist. I went ahead to section my hair into 6 parts, which is how I'll be making my needle and yarn flat twist. Because the eye of my needle is quite large, I decided to tie the thread to the needle just so it doesn't fall off while flat twisting. This is to show how much thread I use for this section of hair. What you then want to do is to sort of separate the beginning part of your part into 2 and then put the end of the thread into that section. In there, that's where you want to put the thread. Hold that firm and then you start your needle and yarn flat twist. You want to start from one side of your head and then take the needle through under the hair and then go to the other side. You can do this in any direction that you want depending on how you want your flat twist to look, but I decided to go from right to left, so basically from the right side of my body to the left side of my body, and I did this for all my sections. So everything that I did was the same for every section. I didn't want it going in different directions. So I decided to try out this hairstyle after my sister shared a video of Adana Maduke on Instagram with me where she was doing the hairstyle. I came on YouTube and in the course of my research I found out that there's this lady called Eve Mafupa. She has a lot of videos on needle and yarn flat twist, and as it turns out, like, this is not exactly a new hairstyle. It was existing like back in the days, maybe my mom or my grandma's time or something, but then it's made a comeback and I really like it. It's easy. It probably wasn't called a needle and yarn flat twist at the time, but I think it's a very good way to achieve flat twist for people that don't know how to do flat twist. And for someone like me, like my flat twist, I can get it in one direction, but if I have to switch directions, then it doesn't get very firm and it starts to look sort of, not good. So this is a very good cheat for me. It's a very easy way to achieve flat twist look. By the way, my name is Tope, and here on Irunbelle I make videos on natural hair care, natural hairstyles, hair DIYs, and I share hair tips. Please subscribe to my channel if you are interested in these kind of videos. Okay, just peep that flat twist. Now I'm sure that you can see it coming through as I'm progressing down. Yes, just peep that flat twist, see how good it is looking. And this is me just going. Be careful not to poke your ears, but thankfully I'm using a blunt needle, so that's not much of a problem for me. As you get towards the end, be careful not to pick from a wrong section, so make sure you are still staying within the pattern that you have made. To finish up the needle and yarn flat twist, what you want to do as you get to the end of the section is to wrap the thread around your hair like you would in African threading. So just keep going, and then once you get to the end, wrap the thread around your hair like you would see me do. My first needle and yarn flat twist is looking like, and for a first attempt I think I did well. What do you think? Do you agree with me? I'll be showing how to do the needle and yarn flat twist from another angle, just because I got you. I want you to be able to do this hairstyle yourself. A pro tip is if you're not using gel, or even if you are, just sort of brush your edges, brush the sides of your hair so that your hair will be neat. Again, part your section, the front part, into 2 and place the end of the thread in there. Hold it firm for you to start your needle and yarn flat twist. So you go again from whichever direction that you want. If you want to go from right to left or from left to right, that's fine, so far as you keep going from the same side that you start. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to go from right to left and then alternate to go from left to right. You want to make sure that for that section of hair you're going in the same direction. Like I said earlier, I decided to go from right to left. So that might not be very obvious from this view, but what I'm doing is to go from the right side of my head or the right side of my hand, my right hand, to the left hand, and that's what I did throughout my entire head. So let me share my thoughts on this needle and yarn flat twist. I think it's very easy to achieve. It's super easy. You basically just have to hold your head down and pass the needle through, and the needle will do its work and create a flat twist effect. But my people, my hands were aching me, actually just one hand. So the hand I was using to hold my hair down was really aching me. And for someone that does her hair herself and has been doing so for a very long time, like even when I braid my hair, my hands don't hurt me. At most, when I braid my hair, my butt will ache from sitting for too long. But people, see my left hand there, it was a total workout. Like my hand was aching me, I was tired, and I just had to keep on going because I really wanted to see the result, and I felt it was really easy. Also, try not to make your yarn or thread too long, because if you do, you'd end up having knots and single tangles, and it can just really frustrate you, because if you've gone a long way and you're sort of halfway through, then it means that you might have to take down that whole section again. It happened to me once, but thankfully it was just at the beginning of the section. Here's a video of the knot I had. While making this needle and yarn flat twist, one thing I struggled with was handling the very large sections. So my hair is quite thick and I had large parts at the back of my head. So you might want to consider, if you have thick hair, you might want to consider having smaller sections, or sort of find a way to manage it. For people that have short hair, that might be easier, but my hair is long and it's also thick, so it was kind of a struggle to hold down that section. And like I said earlier, my left arm was already aching me. So let's just say things turned out differently at the back. The back side is not as neat and as beautiful as I would have wanted it to be. It's kind of different from the front, and you clearly see that I struggled when you see the results later on. My takeaway from trying this needle and yarn flat twist is that it's very easy to achieve. It doesn't require any special skills. You basically just have to hold down your hair and pass the thread through, and the thread will do the work for you. So I definitely love it, especially for people that struggle with flat twist. This is a very good way to achieve flat twist. However, I think I'll prefer to do this for somebody else, so to do it on somebody else's head rather than my own head, preferably somebody that doesn't have a lot of hair as well. I was also slow in making the needle and yarn flat twist, but I guess it's because it was my first time. With time it will get better. Once you get to the end, like before, you just want to wrap the yarn thread around your natural hair like you would in African threading. I finished off the rest of my head off camera and put in some beads to make the hair pop, to accessorize it, and I love beads. See how it just took my look from 0 to 100. I also applied some styling mousse to my hair since I didn't use any gel. I was trying to keep down all the flyaway and all the extra hair that was sticking out to just make it neat and tidy. I put a scarf and boom, here we are. This is my result. See how stunning I look. The streets are calling my name. Okay, so this is the back section. As you can see, it's not very neat, it's not as beautiful as the front, but who cares? I love my hair and I love it. See you in my next video. Bye.